Hey everybody, I'm Alexia and I've got
Michael in comms.
Michael in comms, and we are sitting at the top of the stadium here in South Australia, and we're going to call the game tonight Victoria under-23s versus Western Australia under-23s. I will introduce the Victorian team. We've got Ethan Spiteri at goal shooter, Tom Hardwick at goal attack. We've got Cameron at wing attack, Anthony Maniapoto at centre, Riley Owen at wing defence. Who have we got there? Ronan Ping at goal defence and Tristan at goalkeeper. And who have we got for Western Australia?
For Western Australia, we have goal shooter Jaden Cotier. For for goal attack, Max Denholm. For centre, we have Kyle Frost. Centre, wing attack, their captain Connor Rowlands. Wing defence there, Luke Spendolo. Goal defence is James King, and goalkeeper is Bailey Taylor.
So we are 1-0 at the moment. We're just having a few. Ethan's just getting his shots in there. So I'd like to do a big shout out to all our friends and family back home in Victoria. We're very fortunate and grateful to be down here playing netball, and hopefully some of you are watching the live stream. And to our friends in Western Australia far away, we hope that you're enjoying the live stream as well.
Absolutely. We see Western Australia with the sideline throw-in, straight into goal attack.
Oh.
Held ball, unlucky there from the goal attack.
Great jump over the shot by Tristan.
Max there with the first miss of the game.
Victoria hard in transition.
Kyle Frost going up there for that contest. Unfortunate to get that call.
Let's see what Victoria can do here if they're working the angles. Straight
Beautiful
over the back
pass
to Ethan, yeah. Ethan was actually in the open men's resi team for Victoria because the 23s had some boys pull out, so Ethan is still of age that he can play down in the 23s.
Yeah, wow.
So it's great to see Ethan on court and getting lots of court time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with skills like he have, he'll be a value to any team he's in. Lovely present there.
Umpiring just wanting to call it back a little bit. Great offload.
I guess for this age division, it's good for the umpires to take control of the game sooner rather than later, because
Absolutely.
The game can get very rough and very dirty, and it can become very, very, very physical and somewhat dangerous as well.
I agree, and we're looking at in-game because we've got a lot of netball to get through into our grand finals this Saturday.
This is only day 3.
Great hands over by Anthony. Great front present by the goal shooter for Western Australia.
Jaden there, and a lovely finish on the shot. Kyle Frost with that great drive to goal circle.
Victoria really hugging that sideline at the moment, aren't they? Good defence by Western Australia.
That pressure over the ball, free play and pass is contested just like that. Unlucky with that. Oh, careful there.
Just ball placement from Anthony to Ethan. I'm sure that Craig Moore, a very experienced coach, will address that at the quarter break.
And I think looking back, these guys have played already. Is that true?
Yes, they played this morning. They played the Victorian 20's team.
Yes. Which is always tough to back up at this level for 2 games. But these boys will be very heavily conditioned to do so.
So great to be back after 3 years.
Oh my
isn't
God,
it?
1,088 days since that first centre pass was taken, and I have never been more excited for a goal to go through the hoop in my life.
100%.
Victoria there with that lovely zone defence.
Yes, we've been seeing that more and more through the pathways for Victoria coming into a zone. teaching the boys younger to implement that into their game.
Because it's, when done right, it's so effective.
100%.
As we see Jaden there just with his first miss.
Lovely shooting style by Jaden down there. Great to see young boys having good technique in their shooting style.
I guess at this level, your job as a shooter is to make the goals, and they would practice day in, day out with like specialist coaches to work on that. Oh,
lovely.
Beautiful drive there by goal attack. Lovely finish there. Yeah, they would work day in, day out in their shot, and they come here to perfect it and put it into play.
Well, good habits for when they get older and move through the next divisions.
Absolutely. As we see a little hoist there from the defenders. Does not faze Jaden at all. Just James King there trying to go for that intercept. Again, with that touch on the ball.
Both the King brothers playing?
Only one King brothers on the court at the moment.
And one is on the bench.
Robert's on the bench.
Okay. Good to see those two boys still playing netball.
Yes, they're both very talented.
Great drive by Cameron. 2-on-1 in the circle.
I love
good
how
defence.
Beautiful defence by Kyle there. I love how Victorians' first option is to always look directly to the circle.
Yes. Yes, very important.
Oh, beautiful job there by the wing goal defence, sorry.
Just need a goal to settle, I think.
They do.
From either team.
Unlucky there from King.
There we go. So just a score check, 8 to Victoria, 3 to Western Australia. I love how Western Australia are really contesting some of those long balls that are going in by Victoria. I think that's awesome work ethic.
Beautiful should have passed there. When that pass is on, it's almost impossible to stop.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see what Victoria can do in the defence.
Miscommunication there by Max. Straight into James.
Beautiful look.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what you want from your mid-court, to be your first option to look straight into the circle.
Like to see Victoria just clean up on their passing execution a little bit to make sure their hand is not getting on the ball.
Use their angles like a little bit more here in the circle. Swing that ball to the top, draw the defenders, and then let the ball shooter pop out on the baseline.
Good patience shown by Western Australia here.
Unlucky there from Hardwick.
Contact. Anthony, I think it was just a little elbow.
Beautiful, straight into Max, under the post. Oh.
Wow.
That was so athletic. Their timing has to be so perfect for that jump.
If they're doing this at this age,
imagine what they're going to be doing.
What's going to happen?
Opens.
Yes.
It makes you like kind of excited but scared to see what they can do in like 5 years' time when they're like that little bit older and have that more like obviously like exposure to the high levels. It's going to be so amazing to watch them progress through the pathways.
And it's important that we make sure that the boys are staying in the pathways and we're not losing them to other sports.
Yeah. Because we work so hard to like get them here.
100%.
And then we have to work even harder to make them stay.
I think we're doing a really good job at those kind of things so far.
So. Oh, beautiful timing there from keeper.
Yeah, Tristan's got amazing vertical leap.
They both have amazing vertical leaps.
Good unit, good working unit.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these two teams have played each other already this tournament.
I believe so. I couldn't tell you what the score is.
I think it was a really, really good game. Vic went up by 1 goal in the last 2 minutes. They scored the last goal. But Western Australia brung it to them the whole game, and this is pretty much how the game started as well. Vic blew it out to start with, and then Western Australia pegged it back and pegged it back and pegged it back, and then they had them, and then they lost it in the end.
Well, we never know what the outcome will be this time round.
Exactly. Oh,
oops, gone off the court and over the railing. Hope he's okay. I think it's time for another goal settler here just to clean up the, the unsettled play.
Beautiful job there by Max Delham. Lovely finish. That pass has to go straight into the circle that was on.
Oh. I love the effort by this age group of netball players. I think it's very encouraging.
Yeah.
And they're showing some great skill and great court craft.
Absolutely they are.
With the great skill and the great court craft comes credit to coaches.
Coaches play a massive part in not just shaping, but nurturing them and keeping them in that pathway, because you don't want to be in a team where you're not valued, respected, or encouraged to grow as a player. And I know both these coaches are very, very lovely coaches.
Yes. That's better by Victoria. A bit better on releasing the ball. See if Ethan can finish that shot, and he does. Well done.
I love the goal shooter's technique where he goes up with his left and then finishes with his right. That would be very hard to defend.
He does come from a basketball and a footy background.
Yep.
He's a big, tall boy as well, and uses his full length and size. And he's got some great hops on him.
Oh, Hardwick with a big hit there from Taylor.
Need to look at our positioning here and see if we can consolidate the turnover. Ethan to finish the shot.
Beautiful.
Well done.
14 plays 8. Western Australia centre pass.
Hopefully when the coaches have had an opportunity to speak to them at quarter time, there'll be some settler words of wisdom from the coaches, and we can see a much settled second quarter.
And I think that just nerves, obviously, because both these teams have played already. It's been such a close battle. They know the outcome of both and what both teams can bring, and just they have to settle, or otherwise it's going to be very long and messy game.
Just a contact there from Ethan as he's gone into the backspace of the circle, maybe pushing off the goalkeeper. Good transition ball by Western Australia at that point, straight through the middle channel.
Commentator's curse.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Lucky.
Very lucky. I thought that was a Vic throw-in. .28 seconds to go. Beautiful, straight to Ben.
I love a top of the circle feed.
I love it. It's the best place to feed the ball.
100%.
Because the ball's not on, can swing it to the pocket and then open up the circle. If it's on, give it straight away.
Let's see if Western Australia have an awareness of the clock and see if they can score. Somebody's sending it in. Oh, great take.
Beautiful job there by Max.
Oh,
unfortunately can't finish that shot.
Well, not a bad first quarter.
Not a bad, a bit messy by both teams. It'll be good to see who comes out and settles first.
I think that Craig Moore for the Victorian side, Josh Schultz there, his assistant, will be very animated. They seem very happy. Let's give them, hopefully they get some work-ons to put back on court and make some cleanups and improvements.
Yep.
So quarter time, 14-9. It's 1 or 2 turnovers, it's not much at all.
No, it's not much. And then, like, especially how quick these boys can score goals.
Absolutely. I love watching benches at quarter time.
Yeah.
It's very interesting how teams interact with coaches and coaching staff.
As we can see, well, yes, we can see Western Australia are all huddled in nice and close. Vic having a much more relaxed, letting the assistant coach do his thing with his side, and then the coach doing his thing with his side. But Western Australia seems very connected in that huddle, working together, feeding off each other. It's good to see.
Very good to see. Good discipline from coaches too, giving some really good feedback. And who do you play for?
So, I was supposed to play for New South Wales this year,
right?
But we didn't put a team in the 20s division, so obviously I couldn't play in the 20s. So this year I'm playing for South Australia.
Great.
Playing in mixed resis, which is good. We just versus Vic. We did not win.
That's okay.
We did not win. Vic in the mixed resis, a very strong team.
Yes.
They're built like houses.
Yes.
And they have a very good mid-court, and we just couldn't win.
They are a long-term serving team under the same coach.
Yep.
And have had great success in that competition for many years.
Yes, and we knew that coming in, and we just wanted to execute what we wanted to do, and I feel like we did, and there's obviously room for improvement. Yeah, going into tomorrow. Awesome.
Let's see if we get some improvement coming out of the quarter-time break.
Yes, especially for Western Australia, their transition from defence to attack hasn't been the best. They need that steadying centre wing attack to be able to get it to circle edge first before looking in, because there have been a couple of long bombs which have worked now, but now that the defensive pair of Vic have noticed, they'll absolutely adjust to what they're doing.
And I'd like to see Vic do the same, working to circle edge, not putting Ethan under so much pressure with the ball. And when they do get to circle edge, the ball placement is right for Ethan or Tom to convert the goal.
Absolutely.
So second quarter just about to start. Do you see any changes for Western Australia?
I do see a change. Kyle Frost is off on the centre position, taking a seat on the bench. That's it for now, I can see.
We have one change for Vic on the court. We've got Adam Hogworth at wing attack. Makes me very proud to see Adam on court. I've actually coached Adam for a number of years myself, and great to see him on court. Long-time serving netball player in the Vic pathway.
I watched him play a few days ago when they versed South Australia, and he is a phenomenal mid-court player.
Very crafty.
His vision to the post is amazing.
Adam's actually a state league netball umpire as well.
Yep.
Back home in Victoria, so he should know what he's doing out there.
Yes, you'd hope so. Let's hope there's no back talk to the umpires.
Oh. Lovely.
Beautiful pass. It's a
lovely
finish there. Hardwick with that beautiful, just step on, take a breath, release the pass.
Yes, you're right. Adam has got good eyes on the shooter first, onto Ethan.
He does.
Yep, and again.
Unlucky on that one. King pleading with the umpire there.
Oh. Just passing execution.
Yeah.
Ethan had a good arm and a good indicator up, but the ball went on the other side. Very hard for Ethan to turn on that one.
Very hard.
Good defence by Vic here. But great transition by Western Australia.
They'd probably like to minimise how many passes they're using to get to circle edge. Held, yeah.
Yeah, Victoria playing a split circle defence there, just a little bit confusing on the space.
As we see all the Victorian supporters piling in.
Yes, few games after this one, so get here a little bit early to support the boys.
It's always good to see, isn't it?
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
Yeah. Especially at this subdued Nationals. Obviously, with coming back from COVID, there's not so many teams, but it's always good to see your team out here supporting other teams.
I think it's just really good to watch other people play netball.
Yeah.
Even if it is your state or not your state, I think you learn a lot from being on the sideline.
Yeah, that's my favourite thing to do. I love to just come here and watch, and like, there's so much you can learn. You just have to be willing to
learn.
Watch and learn.
That's a good attitude.
Beautiful intercept there from Western Australia.
Great transition ball. The defender's taking it all the way down to the transverse line.
Straight into Jaden. Lovely finish there from Jaden. 15 plays 10, Western Australian centre pass. As we see Kyle Frost in the rolling subs box.
Some of these boys have some special footwear on, don't they?
They do. Look at their
fashion trends out there.
Bright pink.
Red, different colours. Great screen by the goal shooter, but Tristan did such a great job to get around that.
Yeah. That pass should have faked to the goal attack and straight over to the top to Jaden. Oh,
great turnover.
Good call, umpire.
See how Victoria's transition it goes here.
Oh.
I think Western Australia are still in this quarter here. They need to just keep composure and keep their heads here.
They are.
Get a score.
Transition down court. Frost there. Beautiful. Oh, unfortunate there from Western
replay
Australia.
ball. I love the poker faces that defenders give to umpires, you know, like,
That
oh,
wasn't me.
Was I not 3 feet?
Haha. We all do it. We are all guilty of it. And the faces the goal shooters make when they get caught for contact.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
It's my favourite. Beautiful finish there by Hardwick.
Really nice shooting action.
He's got such an effortless shot that it happens so naturally.
He's come into netball really late. We've only seen him over the last 2 years of
Really?
COVID. You know, we haven't really seen what he can deliver. Great to get a first look at him in the Nationals, and we've got him talent identified for the future for sure.
Yeah, he is for sure delivering these championships.
Just like to make a note that 23s are up for selection for an Australian side this year. So these boys are playing for a spot if they've nominated for Australia.
And I'm sure the head coach of the South Australian men's, who is the coach of the 23s team, will be watching somewhere. And
I'm pretty sure he's up with us. Yes.
Steve's the coach of the men's, the mixed resis.
Right. Who's coaching the 23 Australian team?
The head coach of the South Australian Open men's.
Right. Let's get some names on that.
Brian Lyons.
Okay, that's great.
But obviously this division is combined by 23s and 20s. And the head coach of the 20s is sitting right next to us. Obviously the president of South Australian men's and mixed netball,
Steve McInnes
is the 20s coach for the Australian team, and some of these boys will obviously be eligible. Yeah, so I know that Steve will be watching this with great interest.
Very good interest. Great talent out there. So score check, 16-12. It's still a 4-goal gap, but Western Australia.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Really good attempt there. Good defence by Western Australia, keeping Victoria in the transverse. Oh, wow, what a rebound.
West Australia transition down court, looking good. They just
Very
need that
nice.
drive to the ball and no lateral passes. Because we know Vic will eat those up every day. Coleman's there, just asking, what did I do wrong?
Sometimes you have to be careful with that, because
You
sometimes
do.
it doesn't go your way. Times to ask us at the quarter break or discuss with coach.
Absolutely. Because you don't want to put a target on your back.
No. Let's see if Victoria can consolidate here. Tom, will he offload or, yes, offload to Ethan.
Why wouldn't you offload it when you've got a future Australian player right there? I'm calling it here. He's going to be a future Australian
Well, you
player.
never know. Everybody has an opportunity. It's about how much they want it.
Exactly. Beautiful take by the
Lovely.
wing attack. Lovely pass.
Great pass.
Straight into Jaden. A lovely shot there by Jaden.
So Victoria rolling some subs. We've got Cameron back on at centre. And Anthony Maniapoto to the bench to have a rest. We've also got Callum on at goal shoot and Ethan to the bench. So we've gone from one big, tall, strong boy at goal shoot to another one.
Yeah.
So Victoria's backing it up.
And I feel like that's a very much trademark of Victoria. Every team has at least one posting goal shooter who's very, very useful, who they can rely on. And obviously we've seen two today for Victoria, one with more mobility than the other. But they both got a really good strong hold. Lovely shot there by Hardwick.
Look, I know as a coach that I do like to have a big post at the back as well. Just a really good settler for us.
One who you know you can rely on, who will be there. Won't try to do fancy things.
To shoot the goal.
Exactly.
So 18-14 to Victoria. Western Australia's still in it. Yes, good outlet. Great shot, Callum.
Nothing coming forward for the Western Australian team. As I say that, the wing attack comes forward for the ball.
Just in the nick of time.
Will Jaden shoot or will he offload? And he goes.
Backs
Lovely
himself.
shot there from Jaden.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it when shooters just back their potential and back their opportunity. Great. Oh, great take by Adam.
Lovely pass straight to the circle.
This is better netball, isn't it?
So much more cleaner.
Yeah. We've got some family down there from Victoria sitting behind the bench, I think. It's exciting.
Lovely.
Tristan's family, by the looks of it.
I know a lot of families couldn't make it down this week. So it's really good that we've got the live stream going so then people can still be able to watch. Lovely take there from Ben. Max, sorry.
So Victoria sent a pass. Needs somebody coming through, Victoria.
Wing
That's
attack
better.
is ever so reliable. He's always going to be able to make that option and he's always going to be there like like that again. He's always there and he's always ready to option for that ball.
I think that with Adam, which is the wing attack for Victoria, he used to play in goals, so he knows exactly where a goal shooter or a goal attack wants to be and where they need to be.
Yep.
A very good goaler in his time where he was in those positions as well.
Did you find a lot of fit goal attacks can transition to that wing attack role and do it successfully, obviously, because the goal attack, when they have a posting shooter like Vic does now, knows where to feed the ball and they know where to be on the court. So when done successfully, it's pretty much unstoppable.
Great shooting.
Lovely shot there from Jaden.
Yeah, he's getting his confidence, isn't he?
And he's got a lovely release when he shoots the ball.
Good shooting action.
See Frost there get called for the contact. Hardwick. Over to the... Oh, that was lucky not to be called for a step. Oh.
Unlucky by the Western Australian defender there.
Hardwick just slaps the hands together.
Well, these boys are pumped. They haven't played in so long, and they've spent, they've come up from the 20s. Some of them have come up from the 20s division and haven't played.
Yeah.
Didn't get to play in the 20s division because they aged out.
Yes, that was me. I made 17s 2 years in a row, and COVID happened. And then I made 20s last year. COVID happened.
Oh,
and then
sad, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm glad to be out there now, and I'm glad these boys are able to show what Vic are able to do, because Vic are very much one of, if not, or unlucky by Hardwick there, one of, if not the biggest powerhouse in men's netball in Australia.
Look, we thank you. We try our best. We really try.
Oh, no.
Oh. Great sportsmanship there.
Yeah.
Thomas
helping him up there. Lovely pass there from Kyle. Kyle is a South Australian local.
So he's on loan to Western Australia?
He is on loan to Western Australia.
Great.
Kyle is an amazing goal attack. South Australia have amazing goal shooters. And Kyle is playing West Coast this year. Oh.
Very played. Not happy. He's not happy about that.
No,
I'm sure he'll work to get it back. Time. Caution.
Oh.
A warning.
A warning?
Warning, yes.
Who to?
To the wing defence, I believe.
Really? Interesting. I feel this week umpires obviously are a little bit rusty. They haven't had that national competition like they used to every year. And I do love a good umpire call, but they have been handing them out like sweets this week.
Oh, I think too, it is about gaining control of the game. I think that interpretation of that can sometimes be missing.
Yeah.
But like anything, they need their practice and get their eye in with their umpiring.
And these guys have been doing 2 to 3 games a day at this level is quite extraordinary.
I know, I wouldn't want to be an umpire.
No. Straight into Hardwick. Will he shoot?
Yes, right on the buzzer.
Lovely buzzer beater from Hardwick there.
Some razzle-dazzle on the buzzer.
I love it. Thomas Hardwick and slaps a hand with his teammate.
He's very
scared. He's scared his teammate from how hard he slapped his hand.
Great team player, Tom. So halftime score, 24-19. Really good game, really good second half,
Really good
second quarter.
West Australia are building into the game. Obviously, Vic started strong and they're going strong, but West Australia just have to convert off those gains they get from Vic, which aren't many, but they still count as something.
I would like to see Victoria consolidate on their errors.
Yep.
And really be very concise about what they're doing with the ball, and then can convert with ease to push the scoreboard along.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Coach Craig will be addressing, I can see him addressing the attacking end down there. Josh Schultz addressing the defenders, the assistant coach.
Let me see West Australia again in their huddle. I feel they feed off each other. Obviously, the coaches aren't out there on court, so they can't see what the players are seeing. But they seem to be working off each other really well.
Well, we're going to have a quick little break at halftime while coaches discuss and plan for the next second half, and we'll be back with you in just a couple of moments. So, we're back.
We're back.
Third quarter action live from South Australia. What's happening? Changes for Western Australia?
Western Australia, I can't see any changes. I think they've actually, the goal attack and the wing attack have swapped.
Okay.
After that, none for Western Australia. King still in goal defence. Yeah, no other changes. Jaden still in goal shooter.
Do we have a new goal attack on?
A new goal attack. I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do. I'll get back to you on his name.
Yeah. See if we can see the back of his shirt there. He turns around. Victoria have the same team on. Great shot by Tom. Yeah. What's his name? Let's find out that goal attack's name. Daniel Perella on at goal attack for Western Australia.
There we go. And that brings a lot of height to the circle.
Very much so.
He seems like a very tall goal attack.
Again, some fashion statements with the shoes on.
Yeah. These boys, they love their fashion. The goal defence for Western Australia. Oh, lovely intercept there by the goalkeeper.
Ronan Pring, what a great intercept. Lovely. Want to do a shout out to Callum's mum, Natalie. Hope you're watching, Nat. Callum's being awesome this week. I know he's missing his mum back home in Victoria. Not that under 23s would like us to say that about their mums, would they?
No, definitely not.
Tom for a shot again. Beautiful. Great shot. So score check 28-19, just starting to creep away at the moment. Like to see Western Australia score here. Lovely work by the goal shooter. Oh, great hands. Oh my goodness. Up with that Hills hoist again.
Wonder where they learnt that.
Sounds like New Zealand.
Sounds like New Zealand. Sounds like a certain Stars defender.
Yes.
Miss Harrison.
Still currently playing netball.
Still currently playing. She come back from retirement.
She looks as great as ever.
Amazing.
Yes, great ball placement by Adam. Good hold by Callum.
Lovely shot, Callum.
Oh.
Just a miscommunication there from the Western Australian side.
Just a little bit quick. Right idea. Victoria's certainly loving that sideline on the side by the coach.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Oh, great hands.
Lovely finish there, Callum. Also, another statement piece from these boys. They all have unusual haircuts.
Oh, the hair is the new thing, you know?
Yeah. Obviously, Callum with his afro there. Goalkeeper with that glorious mullet.
We've got Tristan with a ponytail. Each to their own individual, isn't it?
Exactly.
I love it.
Whatever works for them. West Australia just stuck on that transition down court. Nothing coming forward, very lateral. As we see, lucky to get away with that. Kyle into the pocket.
Oh,
Nothing
good work.
again.
Good work coming off and resetting again. I think that shows good coachability. I think the Victorian defenders are doing an excellent job in confusing the space down in the goal shooting circle.
Yeah. Lovely shot there by Jaden. 30 plays 21. Outside of the circle. Vic will want to keep him there. Oh, Adam. Lovely job.
Did Adam get an intercept at wing attack?
Adam got an intercept at wing attack.
Wow.
We love it when an attacker gets an intercept like that.
I always say everybody's a defender on a netball court.
Absolutely. The first team to score here needs to settle. It's very sporadic. So see, think about 3 turnovers in a minute and another one right there. Lovely intercept there by
Tristan. Yep. It's good to see the boys communicating with each other and talking about what's happening next, not just waiting for something to occur.
Absolutely.
Look at the 2 Western Australian shooters. They're coming together. We've got a set play going on down here by the looks.
Drawing them out. That'll leave 2-on-1. Beautiful.
Lovely entry point to the circle.
Lovely shot there by
Daniel.
Attack. Daniel.
Yep, Daniel.
Goodness, I'm forgetting these names.
I think it's so good in commentary that we can both talk positively about both teams.
Yeah. I mean, they're not doing much wrong.
No.
Vic are just currently at the moment outplaying Western Australia. As we see a turnover there by Western Australia.
Good get off the centre, off this goal circle there by the wing defence.
Absolutely. Oh, that was just a miscommunication. Oh, luckily to get called there.
Oh, Tristan won't be happy with that one.
They're going to want to settle this pass before they bring it in.
Great effort by Ronan there. Two or three efforts.
And Jaden will finish this. Oh, Jaden won't finish this.
Wow, that boy's got some hops on him.
And the timing.
Just incredible.
As we see Frost go to the bench and a new centre come onto the court for Western Australia.
How exciting is watching this netball with all that skill and energy out there.
And how good have the rolling subs been?
I think it's reinvigorated the game, to be honest.
Absolutely. It's brought us on par with every other National League game. It also stops us from calling that fake broken finger. We don't have to pretend like we've done something wrong to come off the court. Lovely shot there by Callum.
Oh, I think the rolling subs are, you know, incredible, strategic. If coaches run them properly, can really change a game.
Absolutely. And I have a controversial opinion as well. The head coach of the Suns of the Men's Opens, Gary Passion, he wants to see tactical timeouts next year.
Hey, look, if we want to align ourselves with our female counterparts and take our game into the next elite level, then I'm not going to disagree.
No. But also, we can't have that many games over this many days.
Yeah.
If there's going to be 6 tactical timeouts.
Yes, maybe it needs to be modified a little bit so we get some practice at it. So just a score check here, 32-23 to Vic. I think that Victoria have made some clever changes with their personnel on the court.
Yeah.
And we're just about to see another change with Hadley Dixon coming in at wing defence.
He's that dogged one-on-one defender
100%.
you need for that wing role. He'll grind. He won't get the first pass, he won't get the second pass, but he'll stick on it until he'll be able to get that ball.
Just a little story on Hadley. Hadley's actually a coach of netball. He coaches female netball.
Yep.
Shout out to Burundara Netball Association, where Hadley coaches.
Lovely.
Great to see young men putting back to netball.
Yep. I know that's how I got into netball. I first started umpiring and then obviously got my badge and worked my way up and then started coaching and then playing and now I'm in comms.
Excellent.
Full circle. Still currently playing, might I say. Not well, but still playing.
At least you're out there giving it a go.
Exactly. See turnover here by Western Australia. Can they capitalise on this? In the scheme of things, they really need to at the moment. Down by 10.
Maybe to take some risks,
Yeah.
you know, not too many, but to see how that plays off for them.
Tactical risks.
Yes. Coach is rolling some subs, which is good.
Yes. As we see Hardwick coming off and Callum coming into goal attack.
And Ethan Spiteri back on goal shoot. That's a very big circle for Victoria.
That's going to be huge. Obviously, Callum, not the moving circle that Hardwick brings, but Ethan is that moving goal shooter that will complement Callum well. We'll see how this plays out.
Also really good to rest players, opportunity to rest some players with a slightly protected score at the moment.
Yeah. This is where, when you're up by 10, where you start to run combinations. You might not run if the game's 2 goals in it or
yes,
something.
You're right.
And it's not that, and it's not like the game's competitive. It's just the score doesn't, at the moment, reflect the game that was going on. Obviously, the score was put on in the first quarter, and West Australia haven't been able to claw it back.
Oh, another player from another court.
Victorian player from court 2.
Putting their body on the line.
Oh.
So So Victoria centre pass, set play off the centre pass, splitting, long ball into Callum. Oh, great touch there by King, the goal defence from Western Australia.
Callum, that lovely double play with Adam. Lovely finish there by Callum.
Let's see if WA can get a score here. That would be great for their confidence.
Absolutely. 36 plays 27. Oh, unlucky there. Great contest, just couldn't get two hands to the ball.
His timing is impeccable, isn't it?
So good.
He's just very, very agile. A lot of jostling for position down there.
Unlucky there, Jaden. The first one to fall short from that range for him. Lovely shot there from Jaden.
Really nice shooting style, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very perfect.
Flick.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not too much, it's just enough.
Victoria going down that sideline again.
Again. Do you reckon that's a set play?
I'm wondering if some of it is a set play, but they're forgetting to centre it at the top of the circle.
Because
but that also requires a drive to the top of the circle.
It does require a drive. And that's where Hardwick had that drive to the top of the circle. Obviously, Callum's not the moving circle that Hardwick was. Obviously, credit to Callum. He's a great holding shooter. Lovely ball into... Oh, unlucky there. Beautiful rebound.
I'm excited to see as these boys age out of under 23s, which some of them are potentially, for Victoria and what their next moves will be.
Yeah. Whether that's mixed, whether that's men's resis or even opens.
I think that there's definitely some there for the picking in all divisions, really. Great skill by the wing defence from Western Australia to keep that ball in play.
Luke's having a good game.
The patience that Western Australia are showing under great duress down there by the split circle defence is so good.
Yeah. And a lovely shot there by Daniel.
So WA brought the score back a little bit. We've come up by 3, so the score is 37-30.
Oh.
Lovely.
Beautiful drive there by Daniel. Lovely waiting out for both defenders to jump.
Oh, not happy with that call,
no,
was he?
Not.
A little bit of banter there between the two boys. That's nice.
It's always good. Obviously, because most of these guys are friends off court. Men's community is... Oh, what a take. What? That was Janelle Fowler-like, if you ask me. That was amazing.
I think that's the best play of the game so far.
Absolutely. Oh, good job.
It's just so great to see them playing so free too, you know?
Obviously, Vic don't have the scoreboard pressure like Western Australia do, so that gives them the chance to do those long passes into the circle, go for that flying intercept that they wouldn't normally go for if the score was a lot less.
Yeah, great shooter-to-shooter connection there. Good eyes. So we're coming to the end of the third quarter. Score is 39-31. What do you think the coaches will be saying to each team?
I think for Western Australia, they have to settle. There's been a few changes and the lineup hasn't had the chance to take a breath, settle down. Vic, keep on going what they're doing. I think they'll test some more combinations out, especially in that defensive end, because we know they're winning ball back, they're scoring off their goals, they're converting their centre passes. Vic really good at the moment. Western Australia, they just have to settle. They have to convert from their centre passes. They have to. There has to be two options to the ball and not just that one long option to the pocket where they're getting caught sometimes. Yeah, that's probably what I would say.
I'd like to see Western Australia go back to looking directly at the goal shooter.
Yeah.
I think that he's been quite impressive with his ability to collect a long ball.
He has.
And I think that he's been really good at getting eyes on the connection.
Yep.
And saying to the winger tackle, the centre, I'm ready for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let that ball go to me because I've got this.
Yeah.
I think that Western Australia have gone a little bit short and just eyes down a little bit. And I think that they could play into their strength a little bit more in that one. Because
Also,
they're getting turnover.
Yeah, they are. They're just not converting. And that transition from goal, from defensive end to mid-court hasn't really been that well. They've just have to get that connection between the goal defence centre better.
Yes, into the attacking third.
Yeah.
Yep. Improvements for Vic, where do you see those sitting?
Improvements for Vic, they're chugging along really well. They could change up their shooting circle a little bit. I would like to see the goal shooter who's just on maybe come out in goal attack, have a run and maybe pop Hardwick into that goal shooter position, see what that brings. I also would like to see Adam into that centre position and see what he can do to control that front end, but ultimately they're not doing that much wrong. They're scoring off their turnover balls. They're keeping their possession. They're converting off their centre passes. There's not much more else you could do. There's a few changes I would like to see, but that's just as a spectator.
Well, also too, expert commentary.
Experts are a very loose term.
At least we're having fun, right?
Absolutely.
It's good to see the boys out there also having fun and smiling and engaged with their coaches and with each other. I think that that's very important.
Definitely.
So let's see, teams are about to come out for the fun action in the last quarter. Let's see if Vic have made any changes. Any changes for Western Australia?
Any changes? I see no changes.
See no changes. So maybe coaches looking to settle in the last quarter and get some action there and persist with that 7 on the court. Let's just quickly do the changes, for Victoria. We've got Anthony coming on at wing defence.
Yep. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, and Hardwick on as goal attack. Callum to the bench.
And Callum to the bench. Player management, we've actually only got 10 players.
Really?
Yes, for Victoria this in the 23s this year.
That's hard to play 10 games with only 10
It is hard,
players.
but they're young.
Yeah, they can do it. They can recover.
And we haven't played netball for 3 years, so we've had a lot of time to rest and recover.
And a lot of endurance building.
Just a little bit awkward if we get an injury.
Yes.
Let's hope that that doesn't happen.
No, we only have 10 players now. A lady in my team unfortunately done her ACL.
That's very sad.
It's always tough to watch somebody go down with that injury because you know how long the recovery time is and how much work it takes for you to be able to build back into the game.
Yeah. And I've seen a few of those over the years at SSN level.
And it just makes you a bit wheezy to watch it happen because they're in so much pain and it's such an awful thing for a player to go through. And obviously Biddy Hunt
yes, in New Zealand.
Pulse has done it for the 3rd time this year.
Yes, we wish everybody that has had an ACL injury lately a speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Hope to see no more at the tournament this week.
No.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
And I was a bit concerned. Obviously, we haven't played at this level for a very long time. But as we see, Hardwick hit the floor.
As we talk about injuries, look what's happening.
Hardwick hits the floor. He looks up, just a bit of a stinger, which is good. He's going to take the shot. Beautiful.
That'll hurt tomorrow.
That'll hurt.
I think that'll be a different colour tomorrow.
Yeah.
But credit to him, he's still out there and he's still going to give it 100%.
Absolutely. And that's what you like, that's what you want from these boys, and that's what you're going to get, because these boys, obviously, they're so determined to be out there in court, to be the best that they can be, and have the opportunities come to them, and the only way that's going to happen is if you're on court.
100%.
You see turnover here by Vic. What can Western Australia do with it?
I can see the Western Australian coach getting animated on the sideline.
Just a little bit. I saw the
pointing the
clipboard
finger.
to them out.
Yeah. Yes, clapping and encouraging.
Beautiful swing ball there by Western Australia. Can he finish?
Yeah. Oh, just fall short. So Vic on transition, great drive by Cameron. Let's see if Ethan can finish here.
Oh, Hardwick. Oh, that was unlucky.
Western Australian going down that same transition line on that by the coach at the Vic bench there. Must be something over there.
Maybe they just tried to impress their coach.
Great shooting.
Lovely shot.
He really does have a beautiful shot, the Western Australian goal shooter. What was his name?
Jaden.
Jaden. Sorry, Jaden.
As you can see, Jaden just protect that ball. Obviously, he knew the keeper was coming, just to put his body on the line and let that ball go out.
Look at the screen happening here. That's great work.
That is great work. It's good to see it from this angle. Oh, offensive contact from the goal attack.
That's sad.
That is. He just didn't hold strong enough.
Probably wasn't stationary.
As we see, can Vic capitalise off this turnover?
I love the idea of that. I love the idea of that. I think that shows great court craft and awareness.
And it's not easy to be able to pull it off successfully. And to have the awareness to, you know, all right, this is what I'm going to do. And to kind of put your body on the line.
Yeah, and also trust in the pass that's incoming from the mid-court as well, and that they've sighted the screen.
Yeah. But when done well, beautiful intercept there by Bailey Taylor.
Let's see if WA can convert here and play possession ball to score. That's it, top of the circle. Jaden's available. Oh, good hands over.
Unlucky there by the goal defence. Oh, he's got to go.
Yeah, good on him.
Why wouldn't you when you can just rebound the ball like that?
Great rebound by the goal attack, Daniel.
Trying to go for the Suncorp super shot.
Why not? Maybe that might be next as well.
2 points.
We have a very good 2-point shooter in the men's realm, currently not playing, but back home in Victoria. Would be his range, to be honest, Christian White.
Oh, how talented is Christian White?
So talented. Hopefully he'll be back out playing for Vic soon.
I have a question for you.
Sure thing.
Junior Levi lives in Victoria?
Correct.
Why haven't you recruited him for Vic yet?
That's a very good question. He still plays with his friends
in Suns.
In our AMMNA League competition.
Yep.
I think that junior took some time away from state competition.
Yep.
But that's a very good question.
If you recruited junior, Vic for the next 10 years.
Hopefully we could, be able to have a conversation and see those boys back into the fold.
Because I know he's listening tonight. So, junior, join Victoria.
Now, if we're talking about a dominant goal shooter, we'd be talking about Junior.
Yes.
And I think a lot of these boys have watched Junior play netball over the years and would be looking, at that skill level and how, that size of a physicality can be used on a netball court.
And he's not just a holding player. He's a very good moving player. And for the people at home who don't know who Junior is, he plays Men's Opens New Zealand. He also plays Open Men's for Queensland Suns. He's a very, very talented goalkeeper, goal shooter. Very much a veteran of our game.
Yes. We'll ask the question next time we see him, if that makes you happy.
Haha. Oh, beautiful job there by Vic.
I still like the fact that Western Australia are trying different things.
Yeah.
And they're not giving up, which I think is also very important. And they've clawed back some scoreline
They have.
here.
Only 8 goals in it.
I think this might go down to the wire.
I think so.
There's still 7 minutes to go.
As most commentators like to say, as long as there's enough minutes to goals, anything's possible.
That's it.
38 plays 44, 6 in it. Adam there with lovely refeed. Oh, beautiful rebound there.
Ethan's really got to get those goals in.
He does.
He's shaking his head, not happy with himself. That's good.
Unfortunately there for West Australia, nobody back up Taylor on the throw-in. Oh, beautiful job there by Taylor again.
He's really come into his own this quarter, hasn't he?
I think, obviously, he was shut down the first 2 quarters by the goal shooter.
Oh, great ball, Cameron.
And he's finally worked out what makes him tick and what doesn't.
Yeah, he's gotten some good ball for Western Australia down there off the Victorian goal shooting circle.
As we see Callum coming onto the court in that goal shooter position.
Right, so a change was made.
I think that change needed to happen.
I agree. And it won't be anything that Ethan isn't aware of.
No. And not because he wasn't shooting the goals or he wasn't getting the ball. I just think the pressure that West Australia was putting on to their attacking line was immense. And just that change of that holding shooter.
Victoria going down the sideline again. Maybe it is something that they practice. I mean, it's great transition ball.
Very good.
Just very risky on the sideline.
And it also doesn't give them that much room to move.
No.
Which isolates their attacking players. It gives it, as we see, a beautiful pass there from Adam into Callum. Lovely goal scored there by Callum. It also gives a chance for the West Australians to come out for that cross-court pass back to the transverse line.
I'm loving watching what Adam Hogworth can bring to the wing attack position. Just really collected and calm.
He is. He's a general in that attack end. Him and I forgot his name. Goal attack, sorry.
Tom.
Oh, there's so many names to remember.
So many names to remember, so many faces. I think you're doing a great job.
And they change so often.
So Victoria got another turnover here. Just some miscommunication from the Western Australian shooters. Let's see if we can score a goal down here. Yes, lovely ball. Taylor again. He got up on that ball with the outside arm.
And his elevation today has been something. Oh,
backing it up with a shot. Wow, way to run to that back.
Hardwick, what a shot.
Could potentially be a good 2-point shooter in the future.
He could. You see Callum there. Lovely finish.
Could get too, you know, like grab that ball in so that Taylor can't get a hand to it.
Yeah.
I feel like Vic has suddenly ramped it up a little bit. I think that they appear to be going a little bit harder.
Yeah. I think they've realised West Australia were coming at them a little bit more.
Yeah.
They kind of took their foot off the gas in that start of the fourth quarter because they were up by obviously 11 goals. And now they've realised, here comes West Australia. As I see Hogworth there, beautiful take, lovely pass into Callum.
I think that Adam just adds that, you know, like Extra ball, extra head.
And just that stability in that wing attack role is good.
Well, it's the main ball carrier, isn't it?
Absolutely. Beautiful shot there from Western Australia. As we see Daniel come back on the court. Lovely cross-court pass. Oh, unlucky there for Western Australia. I thought he had great front position. Obviously, we are up higher and cannot see what the umpires can see.
But how good is it sitting up this high, because you can see all the patterns and the shapes of the transition and the zones and things that the teams are doing.
As we see, they're stuck on that sideline again.
Yes, it's an interesting.
Taylor with that rebound.
So just a score check, 2 minutes to go, 50 goals to Vic and 40 to, oh, that was a very quick held ball.
That was very quick.
40 to WA. Great ball, great drive, Cameron.
Lovely ball straight over to the top to Callum.
But you know what? Look how quickly Taylor got around and got his feet around on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Taylor is making a statement for that that Australian squad selection.
He's played great tonight. I agree with you.
So has Adam Hogworth.
He has.
He in that wing attack role has just been so consistent and so good. That's all I've got. Good.
Well, I think that Adam's experience has really come into play and how he sees the game technically.
As we see a offensive contact on Jaden there. Unfortunate there.
King won't be very happy with that call, but it was a good look at the ball.
Yeah, unfortunate there back here. You see.
Great coverage by Taylor to get back there.
Yeah. Unlucky Taylor. Beautiful straight pass into Hardwick. Lovely finish there from Hardwick. 38 seconds left, 40 plays 52.
Let's see if it can get another score here. I'm sure they can.
They can get 2 in. I'm calling it 2 goals.
2 goals. Lovely feed. Maybe Western Australia will have the last play.
Maybe Western Australia
Let's
will.
go for that.
17 seconds left on the clock. What can Western Australia bring? I see. Oh! I thought he was going. Oh, unfortunate on that shot there. There's still 8 seconds. What can Vic bring?
I just love the fact that they're still trying until the last whistle.
Yeah. King with that intercept there.
Great work. Well, great calling the game with you.
Yes, good job. Vic played an amazing game.
I thought Western Australia put up a really good fight and they
did.
Stayed in it and they went till the last whistle.
There's a lot of positives to take from that game from Western Australia.
Well, good luck to both teams moving forward into the tournament.
Absolutely.
And good luck to your own netball as well.
Thank you so much.
Great commentating with you tonight.
Yeah, and we look forward to seeing you guys on the coverage during the week. Stick around. It's Open Men's game now. I think it's Vic versus South Australia, which will be another hotly contested game. And we look forward to seeing you later in the week.
Thanks, everyone. Stay safe.